So how are the Beyerdynamic DT770 Pros for gaming? Let's talk about that. And let's start by jumping right into the package. This is a very bog standard unboxing experience. The box is very understated and very professional feeling. Now, these are studio headphones, so it's understandable. They're not gamery, they're not loud. They know what they are, and they're not trying to be something they're not. Inside the box is the headphones, a carrying bag, to which that bag, it's like a plasticky material. It's very, very thin. Honestly, it's not gonna do anything more than just avoid some scratching on the headphones and keep it easy to put in a bag. You know, wrap the wire up, put it inside the bag, close it up, put it inside your bag. So it's mostly for maintenance rather than like protection. Get a 1/4 inch gold plated audio jack if you're using like studio equipment. Obviously it comes with directions and warranty paperwork. We don't need that. And there's an ad inside this box that showed me some headphones that I really want to review in the future, so stay tuned for that. Now these headphones, they're beautifully designed. Now they were built all the way back in 1985 and they still look beautiful, feel amazing. They are built to last, and I personally feel like these have inspired so many different headphones. Like in the gaming space, we have the Logitech G Pro, we have the HyperX Clouds with the metal fork design. Correct me in the comments if there's something that came before this, but this is a staple design. This metal fork round cup design is iconic. These have a spring steel headband with a plush cushion and this really nice pleather wrapping that can come off and be replaced. Everything about this headphone is apparently replaceable and repairable. These ear cups are replaceable velour padding, pretty thick, very, very soft, but you can remove them if you don't like them and buy some aftermarket cups and slap it on there in case you like the sound but not the cushions. There is one thing that worries me about the build quality of these. There is this wire here and it doesn't feel great. It feels like it could potentially be a fail point. It might not be an issue at all, but I don't know, it feels thin and flimsy, so I would definitely keep that in mind. But comfort, these are so comfortable. Now comfort is the most important thing aside from the sound quality, because if they're not comfortable, it doesn't matter how good they sound, you don't want to wear them. This velour on your skin, it feels so good. I could be in the minority, but I just love how soft it feels on my skin. The weight is evenly distributed. It's not too heavy on the top of the head, and it's not too tight on the side of your face. There's two things that I'm super sensitive to. That's my ears touching the inside of the ear cups and them pressing on my temple. Those are two things that I cannot handle. If they don't press on my temple, my ear does touch the inside of the ear cups so slightly, but there is a little bit of a cushion inside. I can barely feel it, so it's not a big deal to me. However, if you have bigger ears than me, you might have a little bit of an issue, but I haven't had an issue. I've worn these upwards to 5 hours at a time and I've had no comfort issues. I live stream with these, I game with these, I do everything with these. I don't even have speakers on my desk. These are my only output right now. But we need to talk about the specs and we need to talk about the price. These are a studio grade closed back headphone. Used in studios, they are used for audiophiles. I think they should be used more for gaming as well. They have 45mm dynamic neodymium drivers. I'm not sure what neodymium means, but they're dynamic drivers nonetheless. Their frequency response is 5 Hz to 35 kHz, and that's why I get so bored when I see headphones saying 20 Hz to 20 kHz. If you're wondering what that means, 5 Hz is all the way down in the low sub bass, like deep bass frequency, and 35 kHz is way up there with the sparkly sounds, you know, your higher pitched sounds. So it's got a wide range of sound coverage. Now they come in 3 different versions. There's the 32 ohm version, the 80 ohm version, and the 250 ohm version. In English, one's easy to drive, one's a little bit more difficult to drive, and one that you need a dedicated area in your house with a powerful DAC and amp setup to run them. I have the 80 ohm model. I run them out of the Go XLR. I have to keep all of my volume faders decently high to get high volumes, but my Go XLR is handling them well. I were to recommend to anybody which one you should get, you should probably get the 32 ohm version, because most people are just plugging their headphones right into their computer. Not a whole lot of people have a DAC or a preamp. You're not going to get a huge sound quality difference between what I have and what you'd have. Ever so slight, and you wouldn't know the difference. There is no mic, and I know that that is a downside to a lot of people. A lot of people that do comms, they want a headset with a microphone. Now here's my take on that. I would rather have amazing sound quality and have to get an external microphone. If you get a headphone without a microphone, They put all of their money and effort into the design and sound. And you can get a really cheap mod mic, or you can get a cheap USB microphone, put it on one of those, or even put it on over the side of your desk. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a good option, but I would understand not having a microphone bothers you. They are wired and is not detachable, and they terminate at a gold-plated 3.5mm jack. Before we get into sound quality, I just want to say, if you are enjoying this video, definitely hit that like button. It pushes us out in the algorithm, gets more people to see this, and I just greatly appreciate it. And I do all kinds of reviews, and I live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you are interested in picking up a pair of these, I will have an affiliate link for all 3 versions down below. Let's jump into the sound quality. Now, I'll preface this with, I've tried a lot of headphones in my life. A lot of them were terrible, e-waste, garbage. Since I started PC gaming and reviewing headphones, I've tried several good headphones, but these sound great, maybe even the best I've ever heard. These 100% beat out the Black Shark V2s, and the Black Shark V2s sound amazing, but these are next level. These have a better, punchier bass response with a much sparklier and clear high end. The mid-range is nicely represented. When I say the bass is punchy, the bass isn't overpowering. It's not like boomy. It's correct bass. It's natural bass. It's bass that should be there, not bass that's artificially placed because they cranked up the equalization in the lower range of the frequency response to make everything sound artificially more punchy. One thing that is very important in gaming is your directional audio, and the directional audio here is at peak performance. It is by far a advantage in your gaming performance. You can genuinely tell how far somebody is because the soundstage on this is really wide. For a closed back headphone, these have impressive soundstage. Now, soundstage is how wide and 3D things sound. The ear cups are here, but the sound sounds like it's over here. So you can actually pick out, say an enemy is 20 feet away. You can hear that they are 20 feet away. You can hear their footsteps. And that's another thing. The footsteps are so clean and clear. Even when there's gunshots and explosions happening, you can still hear that footstep. Everything is represented, and everything is just a very clean and balanced experience. Now, I forgot to mention it back in the specs section, but these cost $160, and they are worth every freaking penny. For gaming, a lot of people know mic is a tough sell, but I genuinely believe with a headphone like this, you have a competitive edge over the other players. And in a story atmospheric game, it's very immersive. You feel involved in the world, unlike most headphones, and when you listen to music, it's just as great of an experience. Some gaming headphones struggle to pull double duty, but these are meant for anything and everything. Bass heads will be satisfied, and analytical listeners will be happy too. I think these are just a great all-around headphone. But if you're in the market and you're looking for comparisons, I have a comparison to the Black Shark V2s and the original Logitech G Pro headset. So check that out right here, and I'll have affiliate links down below. But just remember, I do get a kickback. But until next time, guys, have a good one.